Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Explosions, twists, and edge-of-your-seat suspense. These are the 10 action thrillers you can't afford to miss. Whether you're into spies, shootouts, or shocking betrayals, we've got your adrenaline fix. Let's dive in.
He can strike anywhere, at any time.
Will the mystery guest please sign in?
At number 10, Speed. One of the most defining action thrillers of the 1990s, Speed stars Keanu Reeves at his best as Jack Traven, an LA cop racing against time. When a vengeful ex-bomb squad operative plants explosives on a city bus, Traven must team up with a quick-thinking passenger, played by Sandra Bullock, to keep the bus above 50 miles per hour, or risk a deadly explosion. Speed is pure adrenaline from start to finish. Its high-stakes premise and relentless pacing make it a masterclass in tension and suspense. The iconic bus sequence has cemented its place in action movie history, delivering edge-of-your-seat thrills that still hold up today. This is the ultimate popcorn flick. Fast, explosive, and wildly entertaining.
Keanu Reeves, Dennis Hopper, Sandra Bullock.
You have a hair trigger aimed at your head. What do you do? What do you do?
Speed.
At number 9, The French Connection. The French Connection is a gritty, no-holds-barred thriller that stands tall among the iconic films of the 1970s. Fast-paced and unapologetically intense, it captures the raw energy of the decade with electrifying car chases, tense shootouts, and a relentless narrative. Directed by the brilliant William Friedkin and powered by standout performances from Gene Hackman and Roy Scheider, the film plunges us into the dark underworld of New York City, following two determined narcotics detectives on the trail of a slick French heroin smuggler. It's not just a crime story, it's a full-throttle descent into corruption, obsession, and chaos. As both a crime thriller and an action film, The French Connection delivers a rough, realistic experience that grips you from the start and refuses to let go. It's lean, mean, and a perfect example of why 70s cinema still packs a punch.
The French Connection.
At number 8, Collateral. Tom Cruise is something of an icon of modern-day blockbusters, a true movie star embodying the triumphant notion of Hollywood heroism in a vast range of brilliant films. It makes it all the more ironic that one of his best outings in the genre sees him play the villain. Collateral follows Max, Jamie Foxx, a cab driver in LA who figures out that his fare, the cold and enigmatic Vincent, Cruz, is a hitman carrying out multiple assassinations. Max tries to escape the situation before he himself is killed as well. The premise lends itself to ceaseless thrills throughout the film, with Max and Vincent's complex scenario keeping audiences on the edge of their seats and only really abating when the film gives way to the shoot-'em-up action sequences. Complemented by Michael Mann's trademark visual display, Collateral is a true gem of the genre that is somewhat underrated given how brilliantly it juggles action spectacle with the intensity of the thriller genre.
Slow down! Shoot me!
At number 7, The Bourne Ultimatum. Released in 2002, The Bourne Identity redefined the spy thriller genre, ditching over-the-top gadgets and campy villains in favor of grounded realism, tight storytelling, and raw, gritty action. But it's the third installment, The Bourne Ultimatum, 2007, that stands as the crown jewel of the franchise. Matt Damon returns as Jason Bourne, the amnesiac operative on a relentless quest for the truth about his past, while evading a ruthless CIA determined to silence him. What follows is a masterclass in tension and pacing, packed with jaw-dropping twists, sharp espionage, and the signature rapid-cut fight scenes that became a hallmark of the series. Director Paul Greengrass infuses the film with a breakneck energy, making every chase and confrontation pulse with urgency. The Bourne Ultimatum isn't just a great action film, it's one of the most electrifying thrillers of the 21st century. At number 6, Kill Bill Volume 1. Few filmmakers command suspense with the finesse and flair of Quentin Tarantino. Known for his razor-sharp dialogue and explosive bursts of stylized violence, Tarantino often dances along the edges of the action thriller genre. But with Kill Bill Volume 1, he dives headfirst, delivering a full-throttle revenge saga inspired by classic samurai cinema. 4 years after a brutal attack at her own wedding by her former assassin squad, the bride awakens from a coma, and she's out for blood. Her mission is simple: eliminate each ex-colleague on her path to their elusive leader. What follows is a visually stunning, adrenaline-soaked thrill ride packed with vibrant color palettes, masterful fight choreography, and gloriously over-the-top mayhem. Kill Bill Volume 1 isn't just action thriller cinema. It's a bold, unforgettable statement in style and storytelling. At number 5, Inception. Even among Christopher Nolan's acclaimed filmography, Inception stands out as a masterstroke of cinematic innovation. This mind-bending thriller follows Dom Cobb, Leonardo DiCaprio, a skilled thief who infiltrates dreams to steal secrets from deep within the subconscious. But this time, he's given a near-impossible task: not to steal an idea, but to plant one. As Cobb and his team journey deeper into layered dreamscapes, they're not just racing against time, but also battling the haunting memories of Cobb's past that threaten to unravel the mission from within. Nolan crafts a complex yet remarkably coherent narrative where every jaw-dropping action sequence, from the gravity-defying hallway fight to the snowy fortress siege, isn't just spectacle, but a vital part of the story. Inception is a breathtaking fusion of high-concept storytelling and pulse-pounding action, a cinematic experience that's as emotionally powerful as it is intellectually thrilling. A true landmark in modern filmmaking.
I'd hate to see out of control.
At number 4, Mission Impossible: Fallout. The Mission Impossible franchise has only gotten better with time, and Fallout 2018 proves it. Tom Cruise returns as Ethan Hunt in what might be the most thrilling entry yet, teaming up with the CIA to stop a global catastrophe involving 3 stolen plutonium cores. Packed with jaw-dropping action and sharp twists, Fallout barely gives you time to breathe. The high-octane Paris chase and intense helicopter showdown are pure cinematic adrenaline. But it's not just stunts. This film delivers a smart, suspenseful story of betrayal and terrorism that cements Fallout as one of the best action thrillers of the decade. At number 3, Casino Royale. Casino Royale isn't just a James Bond film. It's a masterclass in action thriller storytelling. While Sean Connery brought the intrigue and Pierce Brosnan delivered sleek action, it's Daniel Craig's gritty, grounded take on 007 that truly strikes the perfect balance. In Craig's explosive debut, Bond partners with Treasury agent Vesper Lynd, Eva Green, to outwit a terrorist financier, not with bullets, but across a high-stakes poker table. The tone is darker, the action is raw, and the emotional depth is unlike anything we've seen in the franchise before. Casino Royale feels fresh, mature, and thrilling. A modern classic that redefined Bond for a new generation. It's not just one of the best spy thrillers of the 21st century. It might just be the best Bond film ever made. At number 2, Die Hard. An iconic pinnacle of 80s action cinema, Die Hard isn't just a blockbuster. It's a blueprint for the genre. Bruce Willis shines as John McClane, the no-nonsense New York cop who becomes the lone line of defense when terrorists take over an LA high-rise during a Christmas party. With razor-sharp pacing and a perfectly contained setting, Die Hard delivers edge-of-your-seat tension and explosive set pieces without ever losing its human touch. Alan Rickman's unforgettable villainy, Willis's everyman grit, and the film's expert balance of suspense and spectacle make it more than just an action flick. It's a timeless holiday classic that still packs a serious punch nearly 40 years later. At number 1, The Dark Knight. Superhero films are often seen as high-octane, crowd-pleasing blockbusters, and for good reason. But The Dark Knight, 2008, proved that the genre can go far beyond just flashy action and fun. Christopher Nolan's gripping masterpiece elevates the superhero narrative into a relentless action thriller that explores justice, chaos, and moral complexity. With Gotham's underworld shaken by the rise of Batman, Christian Bale, a new kind of villain emerges, the Joker, played with chilling brilliance by Heath Ledger. As this anarchist terrorizes the city, threatening daily lives unless Batman reveals his identity, the stakes rise with every scene. What follows is a gripping battle for the soul of Gotham, packed with unpredictable twists, moral dilemmas, and breathtaking action sequences. Clocking in at 152 minutes, the film never loses its pace. The Dark Knight isn't just a superhero movie, it's a cinematic triumph and arguably the greatest action thriller of all time. Thanks for watching. If you found a new favorite or have one to add, drop it in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a binge-worthy recommendation.